Good morning and welcome to Monday Musings. So, what I do in Monday Musings, first of all, you do not have to listen to this. So, I'm sure some of you are going to just delete it right away. But I do this periodically to show you the real world application of what you're learning in my class. So, right now, the big thing about Unit 1 is demand and supply. Demand and supply affects everything. So, I'm going to give you an example, a real world example. Why should you care? Why is it important for you to understand demand and supply? So we are in the middle of a drought, and any of you that are living in Texas understand it has been ridiculously hot for weeks and months, and we have no rain. So what does that mean? Well, we need sunshine, obviously, to grow things, but we also need rain. So crop prices are higher as a dry spell spans America's breadbasket. All right, so food costs were starting to show signs of easing after the pandemic and Russia's invasion of Ukraine. What does that have to do with anything? Ukraine is also a breadbasket. They export a ton of wheat. So now a drought across America's breadbasket is a threat to further relief. So this is the Great Plains, this is Nebraska, this is Kansas, that area. The dry spell has spanned the wheat fields of the Great Plains and the Corn Belt in the upper Midwest, leaving areas with fractions of their normal rainfall. So what does that mean? That means that crop prices will be surging. So what we're saying is we will have a lower supply due to the weather. We're going to have a decreased supply of grain. So the demand will still be there. The supply curve will move to the left. So what does that mean? That means higher prices. So it says the next 3 to 4 weeks are going to be huge. So we see that we're in horrible drought. It says inflation had eased as crop prices fell. But then we got no rain. So the prices for ingredients, including things like dinner rolls, pizza dough, oatmeal, basically anything where you would use wheat or corn or oats, the price of all of those things will go up. Trading for futures. So this is if you are in the stock market, you are allowed to buy a future bid on what you think the price of something will be in the future. So if it were me, I would think that in the future the price would be higher. So it says contracts for future deliveries of the soft red wheat is up more than 11%. Oat prices are up 8.5%. Soybean oil, so it is oil, but it's made from soybeans, which they grow up there also, surged 32%. Corn is a little bit lower because they did get some rain. So what does this mean to you? This means that right here, this guy said he expects to reap 1/3 of the wheat his family sowed. Drought and inflation made this the worst year for corn and grain sorghum. So this is also going to be syrup, like sorghum sugar. So here we go. We will now be expecting, you should all be expecting that the price for all of these goods will be higher because the supply will be less. So if I were going to draw a graph for you, remember that the demand curve starts low, lower left, and goes up. The supply curve is the other way around. Wait, sorry.